Let's face it, life's getting ridiculously expensive, and it's hitting us where it hurts, our wallets. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that grocery prices skyrocketed by 11.4% in 2023. And don't even get me started on rent or gas prices. I remember when a carton of eggs didn't cost me the equivalent of a fancy coffee. It's enough to make anyone feel like they're drowning in bills. But here's the game changer. Frugality isn't about pinching pennies until you're miserable or living like a hermit. It's about outsmarting the system, keeping more of your hard-earned money, and still enjoying a life that feels rich and fulfilling. Whether you're dreaming of a tropical vacation, paying off debt, or just want to stop stressing about those monthly expenses, these frugal secrets are your ticket to financial freedom. I've been living this way for years, and trust me, it's not about sacrifice, it's about strategy. So, grab a notebook, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into the good stuff that big companies and influencers don't want you to know. First, let's discuss mindful spending, as it forms the foundation of a frugal life. I used to be the queen of impulse buys. $50 a month on streaming services I barely watched, $20 here and there on takeout I didn't even enjoy. Sound familiar? A 2021 study in the Journal of Consumer Psychology found that spending on things that align with your values, like experiences, hobbies, or even quality time with loved ones, makes you way happier than random impulse purchases. So how do you get started? Step 1. Track every single dollar for a week. I use a free app like Mint, but a simple spreadsheet works just as well. Step 2. Look at each purchase and ask, does this spark joy, or is it just clutter? Step 3. Cut one thing that doesn't add value, like that gym membership you haven't used since January. Last year, I saved $600 by ditching subscriptions I didn't need, and I didn't miss them one bit. But here's a bonus tip. Don't just cut. Redirect that money to something meaningful, like a savings account for a big goal. Try tracking your spending this week and drop a comment below with one thing you're surprised you spent money on. Let's start this frugal journey together. Groceries are a budget killer, aren't they? According to the USDA, the average American spends over $5,700 a year on food. That's like a used car. But you don't have to let groceries eat your paycheck. Here's how to slash that bill without living on ramen. First, meal plan, like a pro. I spend 20 minutes every Sunday planning 5 dinners, and it saves me about $30 a week because I'm not buying random ingredients that go to waste. Second, check out ethnic markets. My local Asian grocery has rice, spices, and even fresh produce for half the price of big chain stores. Third, download the Flip app to find deals and coupons before you shop. It's like having a personal deal hunter in your pocket. And here's a game changer. Freeze veggies before they go bad. I saved $100 last year by freezing spinach and peppers that were about to wilt. Bonus tip, buy staples like oats or beans in bulk at places like Costco, but only if you've got storage space and a plan to use them. Oh, and one more thing, try Pantry Week once a month, where you cook only with what you already have. It's like a free grocery week. Try meal planning this week and let me know in the comments how much you save or what delicious dish you whipped up. Now let's talk about something most people overlook, the power of secondhand everything. You don't have to buy new to live well. Secondhand is where it's at. In 2022, the secondhand market saved shoppers a jaw-dropping $178 billion worldwide, according to Statista. I snagged a $200 designer jacket for just $20 on ThredUp last month. Insane, right? Here's the deal. Check out ThredUp for clothes, Facebook Marketplace for furniture, and eBay for electronics. Always inspect items for damage, and don't be shy about haggling, especially on platforms like Craigslist. I furnished my entire living room for $300 with thrifted pieces that look brand new, a cozy couch, a chic coffee table, the works. But secondhand isn't just about savings, it's also about sustainability. The Environmental Protection Agency says buying used reduces waste by keeping items out of landfills. Want to level up? Learn basic repair skills like sewing a button or refinishing wood to make your finds last longer. I took a $10 thrift store dresser and turned it into a Pinterest-worthy piece with a $5 can of paint. Next time you need something, check secondhand first and share your best find in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Negotiation is a frugal superpower that anyone can master, and it's easier than you think. Did you know 89% of people who negotiate their cable bill save money, according to a 2023 Consumer Reports study? I cut my internet bill by $20 a month with one quick call. That's $240 a year. Here's how to negotiate like a pro. Step 1. Research competitor prices online or ask friends what they pay. Step 2. Call your provider and say something like, "Hi, I love your service, but I found a better deal elsewhere. Can you match it or offer a discount?" Step 3. If they say no, politely ask for a supervisor or the loyalty department. Be kind but firm. It works. I used this exact script to lower my phone bill, and it took less than 10 minutes. You can negotiate more than just bills, too. Try it at flea markets, car dealerships, or even with your landlord. The psychology behind it? Anchoring. Start with a low but reasonable offer, and they'll often meet you in the middle. Pro tip: practice your script out loud to build confidence. Try negotiating one bill this week, maybe your cable or gym membership, and let me know in the comments how it goes. You've got this. Let's dive into another secret: mastering the art of free entertainment. You don't need a pricey streaming subscription or concert tickets to have fun. Libraries are gold mines. Most offer free ebooks, audiobooks, and even passes to local museums or parks. I borrowed a pass to my city's zoo last summer and had an amazing day for $0. Check out meetup.com or local community boards for free events like book clubs, hiking groups, or outdoor movie nights. Another trick? Host a potluck game night instead of going out. My friends and I started doing this monthly, and we have a blast playing board games with snacks everyone brings. It's cheaper than a bar and way more fun. If you're into learning, platforms like Coursera or YouTube offer free courses on everything from photography to yoga. A 2022 study from the University of Pennsylvania found that engaging in low-cost hobbies boosts mental health as much as expensive ones. So, swap one paid outing for a free one this month, maybe a picnic in the park, and tell me in the comments what you tried and how
Frugality
it felt. Isn't just about tactics. It's a mindset shift that can change everything. I used to think I needed the latest gadgets or trendy clothes to feel good. But a 2020 study in the Journal of Positive Psychology showed that practicing gratitude reduces overspending by making you appreciate what you already have. Here's how to make the shift. Start a gratitude journal and write down 3 things each day that bring you joy without costing a dime, like a sunset walk or a call with a friend. Next, embrace delayed gratification. Instead of buying that shiny new thing right away, wait 30 days and see if you still want it. I did this with a $200 pair of sneakers and realized I didn't need them after all. Another mindset hack: redefine enough. Society pushes us to want more, but frugality is about finding contentment with less. Try this exercise. List 5 things you love that cost nothing, like listening to music or gardening. It rewires your brain to crave experiences over stuff. Start your gratitude journal this week and share one entry in the comments. It's a small step with big rewards. Utility bills can sneak up on you, but there are frugal ways to keep them in check. The U.S. Energy Information Administration says the average household spends $1,500 a year on electricity alone. One easy fix? Switch to LED bulbs. They use 75% less energy and last year's longer. I swapped out 5 bulbs in my house and saved $50 a year. Another trick: unplug energy vampires like chargers and appliances when not in use. They can suck up $100 a year even when off, according to the Department of Energy. If you're renting, ask your landlord about weatherproofing. Things like ceiling windows can cut heating costs by 10%. And here's a fun one. Lower your water heater to 120 degrees Celsius. It's still hot enough for showers, but it saves you $30–40 a year. I also started washing clothes in cold water, which saves energy and keeps my clothes looking new longer. Try one of these hacks this month, maybe unplugging devices, and let me know in the comments how much you save on your next bill. Frugality can backfire if you're not careful, so let's talk about pitfalls to avoid. First, don't fall for the cheap is best trap. Consumer Reports says 60% of people regret buying low-quality items that break quickly. I learned this the hard way with a $10 frying pan that warped in a month. Total waste. Instead, invest in quality items when they're on sale, like a good pair of shoes or a durable backpack. Second pitfall, overcomplicating your budget. I used to track every penny in a crazy spreadsheet, but it was so stressful I gave up. Now I use the 50–30–20 rule, 50% for needs like rent, 30% for wants like dining out, and 20% for savings or debt repayment. It's simple and sustainable. Third pitfall, ignoring small leaks. Those $5 coffees or $3 apps add up. $5 a day over a year is $125. Use an app like Inabi to spot these leaks and plug them. Avoid these traps, and your frugal game will be unstoppable. Let's talk about DIY skills, because they're a frugal secret weapon. Learning to cook, sew, or fix basic household issues can save you hundreds. For example, I taught myself to make pizza from scratch using a $2 bag of flour and some pantry staples. Way cheaper than $15 takeout. YouTube tutorials are your best friend here. I learned to hem my pants in an hour and saved $20 on tailoring. The National Retail Federation says Americans spend $400 billion annually on services like repairs and cleaning. Imagine keeping some of that in your pocket. Start small. Try fixing a leaky faucet with a $5 wrench instead of calling a plumber for $100, or grow herbs on your windowsill to cut grocery costs. My basil plant costs $3 and saves me $10 a month on fresh herbs. Pick one DIY skill to learn this month, maybe cooking a new dish, and share your progress in the comments. It's empowering and wallet-friendly. Another frugal secret is leveraging cashback and rewards programs the smart way. Apps like Rakuten or Ibotta give you cash back on everyday purchases, from groceries to online shopping. I earned $150 last year just by scanning receipts with Ibotta. Free money. Credit card rewards can also be a goldmine if you pay off the balance monthly to avoid interest. My cashback card gives me 2% back on groceries, which added up to $200 last year. But here's the key. Don't spend more just to earn rewards. A 2023 study from the Federal Reserve found that overspending to chase rewards cancels out the benefits for 40% of users. Stick to your budget and treat rewards as a bonus. Sign up for one cashback app this week, like Honey for online deals, and let me know in the comments how much you earn in your first month. Let's tie it all together with a frugal life plan you can start today. Here's a 4-week roadmap to kickstart your journey. Week 1. Track your spending with an app like Mint or YNAB to spot leaks. Week 2. Plan your meals for 5 days and visit an ethnic market for deals. Week 3. Buy one thing secondhand, maybe a book or a piece of furniture, and share your find. Week 4. Negotiate one bill, like your internet or insurance, using the script I shared. If you want to go further, add a gratitude journal to shift your mindset and try one DIY skill, like cooking or basic sewing. Financial guru Dave Ramsey says, small changes lead to big savings. And he's right. $10 a week saved is $520 a year. Don't try to do it all at once. Pick one step to start this week. Drop a comment with which step you're tackling first, and let's keep this frugal vibe going strong. Frugality also means getting creative with gifting and celebrations. Birthdays and holidays can bust your budget, but they don't have to. Instead of buying expensive gifts, try homemade ones. I made a scrapbook for my best friend's birthday using old photos and $5 worth of craft supplies, and she loved it more than anything store-bought. Another idea: give experiences, like a homemade coupon for a movie night or a home-cooked dinner. For parties, go potluck style to split costs. I hosted a Christmas party where everyone brought a dish, and it cost me $15 instead of $100. You can also shop end-of-season sales for gifts. Last January, I snagged $50 worth of holiday decor for $10. A 2024 survey by the National Retail Federation found that 65% of people appreciate thoughtful, low-cost gifts as much as expensive ones. Plan one budget-friendly gift or celebration this month and share your idea in the comments. It's a great way to inspire others. Transportation is another area where frugality can shine. Gas prices are brutal, and car maintenance isn't cheap either. The American Automobile Association says the average driver spends $9,000 a year on car-related costs. Try carpooling or using public transit once a week. I started taking the bus to work twice a week and saved $200 a year on gas. If you're in a city, bike-sharing programs or walking can cut costs and keep you fit. For car owners, basic maintenance like checking tire pressure monthly can boost fuel efficiency by 3%, according to the Department of Energy. I also use apps like GasBuddy to find the cheapest gas stations. Saved me $50 last year. If you're buying a car, go used but reliable. A 2018 Honda Civic can cost half as much as a new one and last just as long. Try one transportation hack this month, like biking to the store, and let me know in the comments how it works out. Let's not forget about insurance and subscriptions, those sneaky monthly costs that add up. Review your insurance policies annually. I switched car insurance providers after shopping around and saved $300 a year for the same coverage. Use comparison sites like Policy Genius to find better rates. For subscriptions, set a calendar reminder to review them every 6 months. I canceled a 12-a-month app I forgot about and saved $144 a year. A 2024 CNET survey found that Americans waste $450 a year on unused subscriptions. Don't be that person. Bundle services where possible, like combining internet and phone plans for a discount. Take 10 minutes this week to check one subscription or insurance policy and share your savings in the comments. Every dollar counts. So, there you have it. Frugal life secrets to save money and live better without feeling deprived. From mindful spending to negotiating like a boss, mastering DIY skills, and even rethinking gifts and transportation, these tips can transform your wallet and your mindset. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start small, stay consistent, and watch the savings stack up. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment with your favorite tip or one frugal hack you're excited to try. Want more money-saving ideas? Check out my playlist on budget hacks, and stay tuned for next week's video on slashing utility bills without breaking a sweat. Thanks for watching. You're already on your way to a frugal, fabulous life. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the next one.